second quarter that really killed us. It really got away from us in the second, and we just put ourselves too big of a hole. So we got to learn from it and get ready for game two.
What was the biggest difference in the second quarter?
Just the physicality on defense. With us, everything starts with defense, and we know we're better than that. So we got to execute next game.
In second quarter, you as a team only attempted 2 shots. How did that protect the paint so well?
I would have to go back and watch the film. Like I said, I think for me it was still just our defensive intensity. When your defense is locked in, then it kind of translates to offense. So everything starts with defense, and we'll learn from it and get better for game two.
What was the coach's message during the halftime?
Just pick up our physicality. That's not the effort that's going to get it done on the road against a really good team. So we know that, and like I said, it's a long series. So they got the first game at home, and we got a chance to get the second one.
What's the way to set the tone for the physicality to push them first?
Yeah, do what we do. We show flashes. Obviously, we've been that team a lot throughout the season. So just getting back to doing what we do and execute our game plan.
Did you see any surprises from Fenerbahçe side?
No, not really. Everyone, did what they do. Like I said, it's just on us, and if we execute, we know that we can get it done.
When you last played here a month ago, we didn't have Nikola Melli and Biberovic. We were the 2 most important players tonight. What did they change? Biberovic on offense and Melli on defense, especially.
It was pretty obvious. Biberovic had 17 at half, so obviously they played great. But both those guys played when we played them early in the season. Again, it's all up to us. Like I said, we didn't execute. We didn't play with the physicality we needed to, and we got to pick it up for game 2.
Where do you see the biggest resource that Žalgiris has before the second game, all of the playoffs?
Just the fact that it's a series. This is the thing that is good. It's not just one game, because you can learn and you can make adjustments. And like I said, we're confident that we can come in and play better and get the job done.
What team can do better, defending those 3-point shots? Some of them were pretty well contested, but they were fell in.
Yeah, if a guy makes contested shots, you got to tip your hat to him. There were some times where we didn't again execute our defensive game plan, but if they're hitting tough shots, they're hitting tough shots. But we can control what we can control.
Do you think the home court advantage for Fener gave extra physicality today?
It was game 1 on their home court. Like I said, they won the first game at home. Credit to them. Got to come back in 2 days and try to get one on the road.
How important playoff experience is now?
Yeah, it's important. But again, we got a confident group, and we know if we play to the level that we're capable of playing, that we can get the job done. So we got to learn from this game and get ready for the next one.